Collective, you win. You win. You win. Somebody wants out. What I was getting was a psychological maze that someone feels trapped in because of you. Someone is willing to admit, I'm willing to surrender. Listen, you are a psychological warfare master. And whatever just transpired, whatever took place, even if it took place weeks or months or maybe even years ago, something has finally caught up and it has taken hold of somebody's mind. Okay. Now, this is, dangerous because you need your mind to make good decisions. I'm again seeing like this maze. And every time they think they're getting out, boom, they run into another dead end. Okay.
The chosen one is the master of psychological warfare. I get it now. Please let me out.
Now, the crazy part about it is they created their own maze. You ain't even playing. You just going on about your normal days and activities. But there's something going on in the mind of someone that makes them feel like they're trapped. You know how they say you got condos in somebody's head? Well, this feels like you have a community in somebody's head, a whole suburban subdivision. And it's like the back rooms. And it's like every time you think you made it out, it's just another neighborhood. It's just another community that looks exactly like the other one. And there is no escape. Now, again, I have to tell you, you didn't necessarily create this as much so as they created the circumstances to lock themselves in their own mental prison. Okay. But they think it's in your world. They think you did this. Okay. Let's jump more into it to see what it's talking about. Okay. Very first card. What do we have? Starting with an oracle card. Ooh, believe and succeed. Now, y'all know we had this a few readings ago. And what I was getting then and what I'm getting now is this all has to do with how you're moving forward. How are you progressing? I tried to create circumstances to put you in a psychological war, but not only have you won the war, you escaped whatever mazes you were trapped in, but now you're thriving because of it. Now, another word that stands out is that believe. It's something about your belief system that just catapulted you into a whole nother category, right? Your belief system, the mechanics of your mind, how you think, how you do things, right? These are patterns that a lot of people have never known before. A lot of us, especially chosen ones, right? You part of the collective body, you're getting new ways of thinking that a lot of people never had before, which is making you a psychological warfare master because you're exhibiting tactics and behaviors that these people have never studied before. I always tell people, you can only trick people at your IQ level. So if you're a master liar and a manipulator, but you run into someone who's highly intelligent, you're not going to be able to pull those same schemes and scams. Well, somebody thought they was going to be able to pull them schemes and scams with you. And it's like you made somebody a believer. Some type of way you made somebody believe, wait a minute, there's something higher than me, especially because you ain't lie, manipulate, or deceive to get this outcome. Again, for some of y'all, you're not even trying to have someone in a backrooms community that they can't escape from. You're just moving forward with how the psychology of your mind works. Okay. Do you get what I'm saying? It's kind of like if I'm a master manipulator, if I'm a player and I go around and I get people trapped in their mind and now they chasing me and now they won't stop calling. I got them tripping over their feet, right? All mind games, not because I'm a great person, all mind games. Then I run into you. And not only do you dismantle all of my mind games, you put me right back in my own psychological prison. And then without mind games, you still succeed authentically. That's wild to somebody. Okay. They're still trying to wrap their mind around that. So let's go ahead and let's jump into these vibes. We're going to get to the current vibe and energy as it surrounds this. Somebody is willing to admit, listen, you the master. You the master. Please let me out of this prison. All right. Ooh. Yeah. Please let me out of this prison. And why is that person in handcuffs on their way? So anyway, this is what it feels like. Somebody, and even like when I was saying like surrender, like this is 10 of swords. So the 10 of swords is all about stick a fork in it. It's done. You ended somebody's whole, whatever it was they used to do, they scared to do it now. You interrupted their scheduled program. Okay. It says backstabbed, defeated, crisis. It's like I'm seeing somebody, like it's all coming out. The person is admitting, like, let's say, for example, you committed a crime and that guilt is just eating and eating and eating. And finally, you just like, forget it. I'll tell on myself. I don't care what I got to do to come up out of this psychological prison, or I'm spiritually arrested. I don't care what I got to do. I'll do it. Someone isn't willing to admit all faults just because they want their mind. They want a peace of mind. Ain't that crazy how the mind work? If the mind can't handle it, then nothing, the body won't follow, the good decisions won't follow, them being able to operate normally, it don't follow. It's a breakdown. I'm saying like a breakdown. Everything just started breaking down, and it all started in their mind. And everything else began to break down. And of course, if you can't physically do stuff like go to work or again, make good decisions, then your reality, people starting to see that stuff falling apart. Okay. And it's all because they're losing their mind, or at least they feel lost or trapped in it. Let's talk about it. Let's go behind the scenes. Let's talk about something that you don't know is going on, but I'm going to reveal it right now. Six of coins. Ooh. Okay. And what you don't realize is, okay, this is not who they are. That's them. Somebody feels impoverished, and it could be mentally. Somebody has resorted back to a poverty mindset, or someone is thinking about something that you gave them during their time of need. Like you gave them something, you did something, and they're remembering it and they're thinking about it. But also, whatever it was that you gave them, that's what's driving them crazy. Because in this picture, this is generosity. This is kindness. I'm extending my hand towards you with genuine love and affection. And somebody thinking about how, oh, they received it. Oh, they took it. But then what do we have here? Backstab, crisis, all that kind of stuff. So somebody, what I'm saying is it went in a full circle. Wherever you found them, even though they may have gotten up, they right back where they were. And they're thinking about the generosity and the kindness. For some of you guys, you're the most generous or most kind person somebody ever met. Even if you're not like that to everybody, to this person, you made them feel special. They're thinking about that. And they're also thinking about if you will extend your hand again. Anyway, it says generosity, support, or charity. So this is why, again, how I was saying, the way the two mindsets work. Your mindset is, when I get it, I'm going to give. I'm going to be positive, even if it's giving a smile, giving a compliment, giving, genuinely, right? And then somebody else's mindset is impoverished. I'm here to take. I'm going to get. I'm here to receive, right? I'm here to just get what I can get, right? Without necessarily returning it back. Somebody's thinking that as well. And again, what I was saying, this is how you operate from a six of coins, an abundant mindset. And this is driving someone psychologically crazy. Okay. And I also want to point out how this six, believe and receive, matches with the six of coins. So it's that same vibe and energy. You believe, I reap what I sow. So if I want to get good things, then I better sow good seeds, right? So I'm giving, I'm, being genuine or whatever. Somebody knows that, they realize that now. Also, what I'm getting for somebody is they realize because at first they was the psychological game is, I'm lying to myself. I'm trying to make the collective the bad guy. But the psychological breakdown, it got to a point where it's like, baby, you can't even run through your own mind with them lies no more. You have to face the truth. Okay. So they feel like they backstabbed an angel. They did to somebody who was so generous and so kind and so nice. For some of you guys, you're about to receive some good things back because you planted seeds with people and you wasn't looking for nothing in return. You see what I mean? Genuine. Your genuine heart is about to bring you a lot of genuine abundance. Okay. Let's see what's good, what's positive, what's high vibrational about this entire thing. Ooh, Ace of Swords, clarity, truth, breakthrough, insight. This is why you're not in a maze in your mind. Also, this is the admission of truth. It's like, okay, all right, you got me. I'm tired of having these dreams. I'm tired of being stuck at work. I'm tired of staring off into space and somebody got to shake me and be like, hey, are you listening? Are you listening? No, I'm in la la land thinking about the collective, right? Somebody's like, fine, forget it. Just come get me. Just come pick me up, okay? Dang, I buried the bodies in the backyard. Go get them. Come on, come arrest me. That's how somebody feeling. Somebody ready to admit it to you. Listen, okay, fine. Whatever it is that I did it. Okay, I'm sorry. Somebody's ready to admit. That's the key word I keep getting. An admission of true actual, yeah, you really did that. But before they can say this, before they can do this, there was this whole run around that maze. This for some of y'all, years in the making. Somebody been lying to themselves for years, and there's nowhere left to run. And again, your psychological warfare is based on truth. The reason this person was running around life doing what they want to, because they kept lying to themselves, but they ran into something that they cannot run through. It's not an open door. It's a closed door. They ran straight into a wall. Let's just say it like that. Like, for example, if you keep telling people, I got this and I'm doing that, and then one day you walking down the street and you see them on the curb with a cup. It's like, wait a minute. You did all that? Nah, that ain't you. Some people are spiritually impoverished, or they've been impoverished, and now it's starting to show up in various ways in their life. Also, again, you operating off truth. This is what's about to bring you a big breakthrough. Authenticity. I told you got something coming for all of that. Truth, or just doing what you're supposed to. Your blessings are able to locate you. Your energy address matches the postal code numbers of the cosmos, so it can get delivered to you. Some people talk, but they're not in alignment, so it misses them every time. It's like ordering something off Amazon, but you got the wrong address. Okay, your address matches. All right, this is why you skip all that mind prison stuff. All right, let's see what we got. Low vibrational was something you need to maybe watch out for. What this person should have watched out for was they're learning you're the psychological warfare master. Didn't I say that? Hold up, because I said impoverished. Somebody got a poverty mindset. Look at that. So declined. This is the 5 of coins. Someone who was able to make withdrawals from you, especially mental, because I keep getting it as the psychological warfare. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to get you riled up. I'm going to get some emotions out of you. We're going to start arguing. We're going to start fighting. I'm going to come over there and I'm going to interrupt your peace. Declined. And that ain't standing up. What you mean decline my card? Okay. And it could be money as well. Because remember, we started here, you were so charitable. You were so giving. And the person just sitting there receiving, taking. And then they say, wait, where you going? This ain't enough. And you told make it enough. And so they declined. This the same person here. You see what I'm saying? Same person who getting the rest. It's like, listen, okay. Because the withdrawal, I can't get nothing. Okay, fine. You win. Whatever you want. Just make some money come out the ATM. Please. Remember, you was all so giving and so kind. Can you go back to being like this? Please. Somebody begging for you to go back. But you got what you needed. Okay? And the whole, before they can even make the admission, they got to run and lie to themselves first. My card declined because I forgot the right card. They looking in their pocket for different cards. No, baby, you got declined because it's over. That's done. You lost. You lost the psychological warfare. This is equivalent like somebody want to come in, they want to run your life, they want to play games with you, they want to mess with your mind. What do you say? Ain't call in 2 days. Got a lot of mind wander. Ain't nobody doing that. Okay. And this could be on a job, family situation, work situation. Take it where it applies. All right. Let's go next 7 to 14 days as it applies to this energy. Oh, 10 of Cups. So is there someone else? Is there something else? Or does someone come out of that psychological prison? And also I'm getting again something about something coming full circle. Something coming all the way back around. And you get to see it for what it truly is. Also, this is like fulfillment, ultimate emotional fulfillment. When you have peace, it's hard for people to come in and interrupt it, even though they thought that that's what they was going to do. When you have a joy, when you have bliss, because this card says bliss, family, fulfillment. When you have this, it's hard for somebody to come in and just knock you off your square. and somebody thought they was going to take something, or in the next 2 weeks, that's so solid within you, they thought I would just knock the collective off their square. And whatever it was that they tried to do, this is what's sending them in a psychological prison. It's like they set their self up to be humiliated in front of themselves, because it's not even an audience. Well, no, it is a little bit of an audience, but they they set themselves up. They did this to themselves. I remember when the collective was so nice and so sweet and so giving. Now I'm gonna run up to them and demand it. Excuse me? No, declined. And then this is also somebody, a relationship as well. One of your exes from the past, they willing to admit, okay, I did wrong. And as soon as they get back to you, you were so nice, so sweet, so kind. You used to help me. Remember, I was a homosexual. You used to let me live on your couch and be there with you. Declined. Why? You moved on. You got something bigger and better and like double ahead of you. Okay? So make sure you keep that in mind as people come pushing on your ATM buttons, spiritually, psychologically speaking. Okay, let's look at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Ace of Wands. This is a brand new thing. And this, to me, this bat is like action, like you taking a swing at something and actually hitting it, or like knocking it out of the park. And it's a brand new way of doing things. It's like, oh, so people was robbing me, running up and do that. But if I hold this baseball bat, they're going to think twice before they come up trying to rob that ATM, right? They're going to think twice, or at least you have something now to where people gonna think twice, right? And what is that? Well, the ability to say no, the ability to not feed into someone's games and trickery, the ability to sit there and look at somebody crazy like you must have forgot to take your medicine today, as opposed to jumping in, hooping and hollering, looking like both of y'all need to be in straight jackets. You know what I'm saying? The ability to do things in a new way. Again, psychologically, you have this way of thinking that a lot of people have never encountered before. So it's hard for them to play the game with you because they've never encountered that psychology type, if that makes sense, right? So now that you have a psychology type, you have a mind pattern that is not easily analyzed, especially amongst the people around you who you interact with daily, right? Now that you know you have that, play ball. Batter up. Anyway, it's a spark, execute, and action. Okay, so we got two new things. You operating on a whole new level of truth, and you got a whole new weapon to help back you up. Okay, but in the meantime, somebody else is declined psychologically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially, all of those things. And if they are lost in a mind trap of their own making, good luck to them on getting out. It's not up to you. It's not your responsibility. You didn't put them there. You don't even have the key. But, maybe somebody else do. I don't know. Take it how it applies. So that's what I get for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, get in the comment section. Let me know how this video resonates with you. And I'll see y'all in the next one.